Touchdown, biatch. Okay, it's Mucho Dinero again. Part 2. They not like us. Kendrick, Lamar. Pedaphile gangs. So this is what happened. I told you the guards came with the shotguns and broke everything up, but they wasn't through. So this is what they do. The 4 leading Aryan brotherhoods and skinheads, they filled out what you call an interstate compact where they can exchange living conditions in prisons with the guys in Arizona and New Mexico. So the 4 heads in Oklahoma swapped out, and the Arizona inmates and the New Mexico inmates, the Aryans and the skinheads, they came to Oklahoma. So they had already been receiving, kites through the mail saying it's a black guy down here talking shit, coming to the yard, working out with the white boys and shit. So that's why they swapped out. And plus they just told them how, I came to the yard and everything. So this what happened. They say, can't nobody come to the yard unless there's 13 black people. See? So I got 25 years. I'm not finna stay in the cell for 25 years. So I go to each black person's cell and ask them to come to the yard. They all agree to come to the yard, but this what happened. Next morning, the guards go to Walmart and they buy all the Aryans and the skinheads Jim Boy knives. Okay? So they show me the knives. Oh, prior to that, we was playing basketball and they had selected this skinhead to have a fight with me. So he starts an argument while we out on the court playing basketball, and I just swoop up on him, pick his ass up and body slam him and kick him in the mouth. So they stop the yard and bring everybody in. And then after that, all of them come by my door, and that's when they showed me the Jim Bowie knives, and I already knew where they came from. So now it's time to go to the yard again. It's the next day after I done slammed that skinhead right on the concrete and kicked him in the mouth, right? They show me the knives. So all the other inmates are supposed to come to the yard. Now, they'd already come in and they check my cellie, make sure we don't have no weapons or nothing. My cellie got some fucking sharpened pencils and he's hiding underneath his bed. So normally what they do, the guards just open the door and about 8 people running in and they kill you, just like that. So we already know the routine. The only thing I can think of at the time is they had these mirrors attached to all the walls and all the mediums in prison. The mirror is probably about that wide. I'm gonna say maybe 18 inches wide and probably maybe a foot and maybe a couple of feet long, like that. So they're riveted in. I managed to somehow use my fingernail to undo the rivets, get the mirror out, and when I broke it on the side of my bed, the metal frame, I don't know how, it broke like a perfect sword, maybe about that long, wide, and real short. So then I take my sheets, excuse me for a minute. So then I take my sheets, and I cut the sheets with the broken mirrors, and I make me some handles so that I don't cut my hands. And by that time, the guards are, they're probably 3-4 doors down, asking people, if you want to step outside, put all your clothes outside and turn around so we can see that you butt naked and pull your nuts up so you ain't hiding them between your ass cheeks. But as you know, only the white boys are stepping outside, and they're already coming out with them Jim Bowie knives. So to make a long story short, when they get to my cell is underneath his mattress. I mean, he's underneath the bunk. And then they go and get the head of the Muslims. He been in 40 years. He got life in 40 for shooting a highway patrolman up there in Oklahoma City. And he's supposed to be the spokesperson for the black people. And instead of him riding with me, he telling me to go to protection, young man, so that you can live your life and shit. The only protection I need is this Bible. He got the Quran and they laughing. I'm going to tell y'all which scripture. I just opened the Bible and it just fell to scripture, John 3:16. And it said, where's John 3:16? That God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, and that whosoever believeth in him shall never die, but shall live forever. And so I was screaming that real loud as the guard is coming next door. Man, they hate me because, they all devil worshipers and they don't believe in God no way. And then they was going to see, we going to see if God is real. And I'm like, we sure is going to see if his word is real because I'm putting him to the test. And they putting him to the test. So finally, when the guards get to my door, you look out there, man, there's about 40 motherfucking white boys out there with some shanks about that long that say Jim Bowie on there. And all I got is these 2 glass shades. And when the guard opened the door, I tell him, get out the way. You get your bitch ass out the way. And the guards gets out the way. And all the inmates, they start running downstairs. When they run downstairs, it's a control unit that's got bulletproof glass so we can't break into nothing. They open that and say, Hanson, go back up to your cell. He's not supposed to be out unless it's 13 other inmates. I say the other inmates didn't want to come out. I'm running down the stairs. They let them get outside because there's 2 double doors you got to get through. So I'm trapped. I can't get to them. So the female guard is in there talking shit. Hanson, this is a command. You go back up to your cell. Now I hit the thing. I say, no, this is a command. You open this fucking door. You open this fucking door. I kept on hitting on the glass, and her hand subconsciously hit the press, and the door came open. Woo. I ran outside. Hey, everything that I could reach, I was hitting them. I didn't know I was that stronghold. Hey, make a long story short, they sent the head, the lead, Aryan Brotherhood. His name is Buddy Fairsmeyer. Big motherfucker, looked like one of them big wrestlers. His shirt hanging down to his knees. He said, hey, brother, it's over with. It's over with. You can come inside now. So when I come inside, it's just me and him. He said, lay down your weapons. I pull mine out. I said, no, I'm not laying down nothing. And took 2 steps towards him. He jets, and they locked me into a little hallway. And then the guards say, Hanson, we got the shotguns. If you don't lay down the weapons, we're going to shoot you. It's the first time in 100 years that we've had to bring the shotguns into the interior buildings of the Oklahoma State Penitentiary. We don't want to have to kill you, son. Lay the weapons down. So I lay them down. Okay. Excuse me again. After that, the chief of security, they handcuffed me, bring me outside. I'm stepping in blood. This blood is skin and ears and tissue all on my feet and on my clothes and stuff. And I step outside, and the chief of security say, son, we search down for Shanks 3 days a week. He said, I found more knives on top of that roof today than in all the time I was being here. So from there, they took me to death row. When I'm on death row, they got the lead, the head of his name is Bulldog. He's the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood. So they got him up there. As soon as he get up there, brother, giving me cigarettes, giving me weed. Brother, you one of us and all this. Because now he done killed 6 people on death row. On death row. I'm not talking about nobody on the street, just on death row alone. Lifting weights. He didn't kill motherfuckers out there with knives by himself. So when we get up there, I'm gonna make a long story short. You know, I'm indoctrinated. I'm a Aryan Brotherhood with them now. You know, I live by the code. I'm cleaning up my cell, and they give us these little bitty brooms. So he asked to use the broom. I knew I wasn't supposed to give it to him, but I gave it to him, and then he carved it down like a caveman. So when the guard is coming by to pass out mail the next day, Bulldog stabs him like a caveman, hits him in the heart and kills him. So they send Bulldog up there to New Jersey. And after that, they passed a state law that every correctional officer, highway patrolman, or anybody that's an armed guard has to wear a bulletproof vest and knife proof.